Hey, Platinum Fox here, you can call me Plat, and today we are back with another Ice and Fire mod showcase. Two new mobs, the Amphitheater and the Sea Serpent, have just been added, and they are absolutely amazing. So let's dive right into this update. And first, we're going to come over here, and we're going to look at the items all before we get to the awesome new mobs. So these are the items that drop from the two mobs. You get an amphitheater feather. You have an amphitheater feather that drops from the amphitheater bird, which is a beautiful snake-like and bird-like bird. And then you have a Sea Serpent Fang and Sea Serpent Scales that drop from Sea Serpents. So these are your kind of what you're going to need for most of the crafting recipes. So let's move on to the next item. So first up we have the Amphitheater Arrow. And it's your normal arrow crafting recipe. One flint, a stick, and a Amphitheater feather. And this will yield you the arrow. Now this arrow does have some special properties we will get into later once we move outside to take a look at the cool mob. So moving on, we have the Tide Arrow, and the Tide Arrow requires a Sea Serpent Fang for the tip, a stick for the middle, and a Sea Serpent Scale for the base. Now these have an awesome property we'll again get into later when we talk about the Sea Serpent, so stick around. And this has to be one of my favorite arrows ever because the use case for this is so cool, so handy, especially if you're good with a bow. So we're going to move on now to the Tide Guardian Armor set. Now, the crafting recipe for the Tide Guardian Armor, which looks absolutely great, by the way. I mean, look at that helmet. That's such a cool helmet. The recipe is a little bit different than your usual crafting recipe. It's not just the new Sea Serpent scales. You're also going to need the shiny scales from Sirens and the Hippocampuses, Hippocampumuses, however you want to say it. So you're going to need those. And if you kind of look, so we have two shiny scales and then a normal helmet recipe with the Sea Serpent scales. And if you look at the shiny scales at the top there, they kind of represent the fins, which I think is absolutely amazing. It's just so cool that that's there. So let's take a look at the rest of the Tide Guardian armor. So here we have the chest plate, and it's a normal chest plate configuration in a crafting table. The only difference is the bottom two corners are the shiny scales, again representing the fins that are found on the chest plate on the arms here. So that's pretty cool. Again, looks fantastic. So let's take a look at the pants, the sea trousers, the Tide Guardian leggings. So again, much like similar to the chest plate, it's a normal recipe for pant armor in Minecraft, legging armor, except with the bottom two again being the shiny scales, representing the shinier portion of the pants right there, which again is pretty cool. So we're going to move on to the Tide Guardian boots, and again you're going to need two more shiny scales, so I think that's 6 shiny scales total for the Tide Guardian armor set, as well as Sea Serpent scales. And so that's the configuration. Again, just 2 on this side like regular boots, and then scales probably representing the fins, and you can get a good look on there. Now we're gonna pass the amazing Amphitheater statue, and we are gonna go take a look at a full set of Tide Guardian armor. And now this armor is exquisitely beautiful. I mean, the look of it is absolutely fantastic. I think it's probably some of the best looking armor we have in the game right now, and it comes with some decent, some amazing properties that, well, frankly, when 1.13 rolls around, everybody's going to be dying to get their hands on this armor set. So again, we'll take a look at that when we go and look at the Sea Serpent. Now wait, there is more. It's not just this one color of Sea Serpent armor. We have a whole slew of colors here. We got purple, we got orange, we got blue. The one over here is teal. And there's even more. There's 7 in total. We got green, red, and deep blue. Now, the Sea Serpent armors are amazing. And I just love that they come in so many colors. It just looks so cool. So that's it for all the items here and crafting recipes for this update. So let's go take a look at the new armor set and a Sea Serpent, as well as the arrow for the Sea Serpent. So I will be right back. And here we are at the ocean. So I'm going to spawn in a Sea Serpent right here so you guys can see it. And I'll talk about the Serpent before the armor and the arrow. Just because I know you all want to see it and it's super exciting. So I'm going to spawn it right here and it'll probably just head to the ocean right away. So we got a little one here. They do come much bigger than this. And I'm also going to spawn in a cow so we can see its attacks. So this thing is just hovering right here. You can see it killed a squid. So I'm going to spawn in a cow underwater, and you should hopefully see that it will attack it. There we go. So you can see they jump out of water, and that attack it just did was a body slam. And you can see right now it's also shooting bubbles out of its mouth to hit squids. So if I put a couple cows, we'll hopefully see the body slam. I don't know where it went. These things are incredibly fast too. Oh, it got itself stuck on the land. We'll just spawn in another one. There we go. So we're hopefully gonna. So it bit the cow and the body slam. Alright, so it just used its tail swipe attack. They do jump out of the water and body slam, though. I can't get it to do it right now, but they do it. So, we're going to let that guy have a little fun. We're just going to leave him on the shore as a beached serpent. So, let's show you the armor and the Tide Guardian arrows. So, the Tide Guardian armor is really cool. It gives you water breathing. And I apologize, I can't seem to get rid of this user interface right here, but you do have water breathing, and I am gonna take away 2 of the armor pieces, and you're gonna see something cool. So when you are in the water, and I believe it works when it's raining too, and I go back to my inventory, you have strength 2, and then I'm gonna put on all the armor pieces, and we now have strength 4. So the more Tide Guardian armor you wear, the more strength you have, and you also have water breathing. I'm not sure if we have night vision as well. I don't think so. But now the armor does not come with like Aqua Affinity or Depth Strider. You will need to add those. They didn't want to make it too OP, which is understandable. Now I'm going to land right here and shoot the arrow. Now Tide Guardian arrows are awesome because a regular arrow does not do this. If I shoot it at the wall, the arrow flies at the wall. If I shoot it out there in the ocean, it flies in the ocean. Regular arrows just get stuck. So if I get rid of these arrows and then I shoot, hold on, it's just, there we go. You see, they just get stopped. They just don't go that far. Tide Guardian arrows aren't inhibited by water, which is amazing. You can get some of these fighting something in the water, whether you're tackling another Sea Serpent for that extra Guardian armor, or you're tackling an actual monument, or anything else underwater. These arrows are going to be, these Tide Guardian arrows will be a lifesaver. So we're going to head back now to the main temple showcase area, and let's get right into the amphitheaters. And here we are back in this little field. I'm going to spawn in an amphitheater and show you what they're all about. And these things are really cool, so I'm actually going to grab a bow real fast. I accidentally got rid of my last one. And I'm going to spawn one of these in. Now, I'm going to do this in creative mode, just for the sake of the showcase. But these things are beautiful creatures. So we got a yellow bronze one right here, orangish red. I don't know the color scheme for these. But they are serpent-like birds that slither along the thing, and they're incredibly fast. So, how do you tame them? So if they're flying, you could shoot them out of the sky, and then you have to go and grab them. So I'm going to just hop on here, like, pretending I already shot out of the sky. And they do attack you, so you want to be prepared for that. So, you just got to kind of ride it out while they attack you. So be prepared with, like, some golden apples or some armor or whatever. And we're going to wait until this dude is tamed to me. There we go. So, he is now tamed to me, and these things are incredibly fast. I'm not even hitting sprint yet, and if I hit sprint, they just go even a little bit faster. And they do kind of just like slither up slopes. These things are really fast. I love them. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous creatures. Now, I'm going to press spacebar to fly, and they do fly, and I believe they are the fastest flying mob in Ice and Fire now. And to go up, you just have to look up, and to go down, you have to look down. They kind of function like they glide a lot, so we're looking down and they're gliding, and they land. Now I'm going to hop off here, go back to first person, hop off, and I'm going to shift click, shift click, and now they're sitting, and it looks so cool when they're sitting. I think it's hilarious. They just kind of like sit there at attention, and they also do have a follow mode, so if I'm going to run over here, he's going to slither on over with me. And I believe if I hurry on over here, they do kind of teleport, and they will fly to you sometimes. And if I hop back on them, and I hit the attack key, they do have like a little strike. Whatever your attack key is. I think it's G by default. I'm not sure. I might have changed mine. So they do have a little strike. It's pretty cool. Now you can... I'm going to make him sit. Nope, I don't want you to wander. And I'm going to tame another one real quickly, just to show you their breeding, because you can breed these. They breed with cookies, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to grab a cookie, and we're also going to grab some cocoa beans, because these are native to jungles. So, these are native to jungles, so we have another tamed one right here. I'm going to hop off, and I'm going to make you sit. And let's try to breed these things and see what a little baby amphitheater looks like. Look how cute it is! Oh my gosh! Wait, no, sit. I don't know, can I make you sit? I cannot. But I can apparently... Oh, you're not... Are you not tamed? I don't know if the babies are tamed automatically. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out this together. Oh my gosh, you can ride the babies. It looks a little weird, but they're so cute. Can you sit? There we go. Look at that! Oh, that's cute. So you can also heal them, because like I said, you usually have to shoot these out of the sky or attack them to get on them. So I'm going to turn on, you see they have 50 health, and I'm going to hit him once and feed him some cocoa beans, and cocoa beans or heal them. So they're kind of jungle-based foods, because you need cocoa beans to make cookies, and they're found in jungles, because these are native to jungles, which is pretty cool. And now let's get on to the amphitheater arrow. So this arrow provides knockback, and where's my cow companion? My lovely cow testers. So I'm going to put a cow here, and I'm going to shoot it. And now, first I shoot the cow, I want you to listen to the arrow. So you hear that nice breeze noise? It's because these arrows have knockback. They use like wind power or something. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to hit the cow. Actually, I'm going to shoot right there. So I'm just going to lightly hit the cow. And you see, that cow kind of went flying back because the arrows have knockback. So I'm going to shoot one of these guys. I know, it's tame to me, it's sad, but they do have a bit more health than a cow. You can see he kind of flew back from here all the way to that mountain because they do have knockback, which is, again, really cool. So that's it for the amphitheater arrows. So let's wrap this up. So I hope you liked this Ice and Fire showcase for the amphitheaters and the Sea Serpents. Please go check out the Discord. Go download the mod. It's an amazing mod. I love Ice and Fire. It's so cool. Go join the Discord server for Ice and Fire. Link will be in the description, of course. Go thank Raptorfarian and Alex on how much of a great work they put into this mod. They really do a good job. So that's it for today. So like the video if you want. Subscribe if you want. Share this if you want. I will see you next time. Bye!